What is going on, Movie Meals? Movie Meals, thank you, Movie Meal patrons. Kimberly and Karen, go get some merch. Guys, help us get to 2,000. I don't know where the hoodie is. I just got home with a crazy day. I apologize for the podcast getting up late. It was supposed to be up on Monday. We were all excited. We're bragging about it. And then Monday got out of my hands. Monday night, I had a plan when I was going to film it. And then I had a whole issue with the building when I was going to edit it and put it up and get it ready. And Monday was wild, and then, or it was Sunday. Sunday was wild, and Monday I just forgot. Kyle forgot, and then Tuesday I started to get sick. You didn't remind me.
Probably.
You didn't remind me.
I was giving you a day. I gave you a day. I didn't want to be pushy. About it.
You reminded me on Friday or Thursday. That's a week late. What are you talking about here? Hey,
I forgot after Tuesday.
But come on. And then I got violently sick. I've been sick, it seems, all year since I have moved, but this is by far the sickest I have been. I still don't feel, I feel about 50%. I do not feel at 100%.
Yeah.
And I didn't start feeling on the upward end until yesterday. I mean, I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just out of it.
Here's a bit of advice, people. Don't get to your 30s. You'll be sick all the time.
It's true.
Myself included. This year sucked.
Don't be around snot-nosed kids who just walk up to me and get right here, and they're just... Anyway, all right, we're here for Deadpool Wolverine. Kyle and I both have very mild expectations, not super excited. I think I probably barely edged Kyle out. If you put us both at I don't know, what is 5 out of 10 maybe? Does that sound fair on kind of excitement expectations?
Set the bar
what would
there.
you give it? Where would you put your bar?
It would be below a 5, if I'm being honest.
Give me a number.
I'll give you a 3.5.
Put me at a 4 then. 4.5.
All right. This reaction's going great.
Yeah, it is. Let's just jump into it, all right? You ready?
Sure, let's see what it's going to show us.
1, a 2, and a 3.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy.
Here we go.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. Quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want that.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
I like that kind of lean in there. I like that.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
He knows
Again?
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
He does look great in the suit.
I don't know anything
It's cool
about
seeing the
saving
suit.
Yeah.
But you do.
Live action version of it,
Trust
that's
me,
for
kid,
sure.
I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching
They
powder?
know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even Forrest Bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes.
All right. Kyle, what'd you think?
Amusing. I just don't think I'm into this style of humor anymore. Like this self-referential stuff, especially when it comes to like, I don't know, referencing Feige and like the ins and outs of what's been changing and going on with like the Fox universe and the MCU stuff. Like, I don't know, the first Deadpool did it fine enough, but I think as it goes deeper into the well, it just doesn't hit me maybe like it used to.
Well, do you like the second Deadpool too? I thought you liked the second one as well.
Not as much as the first one. You know, I think the first one's really good and the second one's fine.
That's wild. You're the comedy guy. You should be right up your alley.
Yeah, you would think, but I don't know. But I'm sure that it does still work for plenty of people, and I'm sure that for plenty of people, they are wanting to see this for a long time, seeing the uniting of Deadpool and Wolverine properly, if you will, since X-Men Origins Wolverine, obviously.
Yeah, I don't even know if you count that as Deadpool.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, like, since that happened,
I gotcha.
People have wanted to make amends for it. And like this is the culmination of that for sure. You know, and it is cool to see Hugh Jackman in like that more comic accurate style of costume. It is great to see him kind of picking up as if like he never skipped a beat on it. That's for sure. Like it's always going to be a part of him, even if he's moved on to other things. But it is nice that, you know, he's not rusty, you know, for this role, certainly. And it looks like he's going to play opposite of Ryan Reynolds very well, which kind of makes sense. Like I think they've always had a good back and forth between each other. They seem like good friends, like, you know, off screen. So, you know, there is stuff to like about this. There was some interesting looking stuff like the Ant-Man helmet or like the
that was cool.
magic teleportation circle. Maybe that's Doctor Strange or maybe that's Wong, who knows? Like there's plenty of Easter egg or what if stuff that could be coming with this movie, but in terms of overall selling me, it just didn't really do much for me, but I think that's just because I just am not really the target audience for it anymore. But I could see elements of it where it certainly does work.
I mean, I wouldn't say you're not the target audience. I think a 29-year-old male probably screams Deadpool, rated R comedy.
It should, maybe? I don't know. The style of humor also makes me think younger than that. Like when we saw the first one.
Yeah, but you can have a range. It doesn't,
sure.
You know, I would say this target demographic is probably 17-year-olds through probably 35. It's probably their main target and who they think will come out.
That's what they're shooting for, sure.
Yeah, I feel a little bit more positive about the trailer. Nothing, I mean, I giggled quite a bit throughout it. Nothing made me laugh over the top, but I also had a crazy day. It could just be that my day was a little more than the trailer could give me. But I do know that I do not plan to watch more. If Marvel fanboys have proved everything in the last 3 years, it's that they are no longer fun. They're very, very much spoiler-esque. The spoiler territory's become too much, so I don't plan to watch any more trailers if I can help it, so we won't react unless Kyle wants to react to the 4 more they'll probably put out.
I'm with you.
I'm sold. I'm already going to get a ticket. I mean, I'm not necessarily hyped, but Marvel has been on a downward trend. And even Feige has been like, sounds like he's putting a lot into this and he's very excited for this. So that makes me a little bit more optimistic, but that's all I am going in is optimistic and hopeful that it's going to end up being good. I like the first Deadpool's amazing. I rewatched it, I think about it last year. I think, about this time last year. And I'm laughing my butt off. I was rolling around laughing. It's hysterical still. I haven't seen the second one in a while, but I'll probably rewatch them as it gets closer to July or June, whenever this movie comes out. But the trailer I thought was pretty funny. I liked a lot of the one-liners. It doesn't look like this is a Wolverine we've seen. It looks like it'll be a Wolverine from a completely different universe, and they'll probably show us some of that. But it's a Deadpool we've seen. I'm sure we'll get some funny... I like the fourth wall humor. I think it's very funny, especially when it pokes direct fun at the fanboys. I think that's the best part, is when, Ryan Reynolds is making jokes that are just perfect for this. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we're headed with this movie. So, and it's the only MCU movie in this entire year. I think it's the only real project outside of Echo that came out at the very beginning of January. I don't think there's anything else. Am I wrong? Everything else got pushed.
X-Men 97, it has the Marvel Studios banner.
and
it's not
good,
MCU.
but I wouldn't count that. Yeah, I wouldn't count it.
Sure.
I'm talking MCU, yeah. And I've heard it's great. Kyle's been loving the show. It's on my list. I just finished Fallout. Oh my gosh, Fallout was very good too. But yeah, so this is the only MCU thing that we have. So very curious to see what they're going to do with it. But guys, what did you think? Comment below, let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Please don't spoil it. Go to the movie and enjoy it. You don't need to be first at everything. Blah, blah. A bunch of losers when you do that. There's people in this space
Amen.
I like, but calm down. Guys, what'd you think? Help us get to that 2,000 to win a hoodie. Thank you, my patrons. And as always, thanks for watching, Mom.
See you guys.